Michaels has started selling fabric. I have got a couple email ads about it, and my daughter had called me to tell me she'd been up there shopping for fabric. So I decided to go and see what there was to see because fabric shopping is always fun. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle, and let's go fabric shopping at Michaels, the craft store. They have a larger than I expected selection. It's about the size of the fabric selection at my local Walmart, which from what I hear does have a good fabric selection, so maybe that's not quite a fair comparison to make. There was quilting cotton, there were solids. I did not check the ends of the bolts to tell if these were 100% cotton or blends. I use polyester blends in my own quilts occasionally, so that's not a huge deal breaker for me. I did not have any coupons with me, and I have not looked to see in the recent ads if these fabrics go on sale or not. This is the one that caught my eye and had to come home with me. It's a licensed Disney print and it was $6.99 a yard. The other fabrics were running around $6.99 a yard for the licensed. I think that the generic sort of quilting cotton started at $4.99 a yard. And looking at some of the prints of their quilting cottons, they really reminded me of Joann's and their, I have just blanked on what Joann's calls their low-level quilting cotton, but it was very similar, very traditional. And then there were some licensed prints and some cute novelty stuff. They did have lots of fleece, almost a whole aisle of it. Lots of licensed characters. I noticed more licensed, like movie characters than I did quilting designers. I don't think you're going to find those here. And the solid fleece was $5.99 a yard. The licensed fleece was $7.99 a yard. I know I have seen it cheaper on sale at Joann's, but I also very, very rarely buy fleece. There was some home decor, some lightweight upholstery fabric. It was a good variety for different types of projects if you didn't already have a dedicated fabric store in mind to go to. Michael's is far out of my way, so I don't think I'd be making a special trip here for fabric. But if you are already at Michael's, it might make sense. They had some pre-cuts, some fat quarters, some small bundles and strips. This is the fabric that I had to buy. It is old, classic Disney movie poster art. And I grew up on the old Disney movies, and I will always have a soft spot for those old original Disney movies. So I'm making a project bag. They have a table, you push a button, they come, they cut your fabric. My daughter bought her fabric within a couple of days after they opened the fabric section, and I guess it was a process like getting your fabric cut by the electronics guy at Walmart. They have streamlined things, and it was quick and painless when I bought my fabric. Forgot to tell you, they also have flannel. Like I said, it is a good variety of a lot of different things. You're likely to find what you need for your project if it's not too specialized, but there is not a huge selection. I didn't have any coupons. If I'm going to pay full price for fabric, I'm probably going to go down to the other end of town to Craft Warehouse, but it was fun.
I like the cut of fabric that I got. The only reason I bought it though was because it is the old Disney art. If it had not been for this, I probably wouldn't have bought any fabric there at Michael's. Just because I know the solids I can get for less at Joann's if I watch the sales. If I want to pay that much per yard to make a quilt, I'm going to go down the road to Craft Warehouse where they sell actual quilt shop quality cotton for only $1 or $2 more a yard. off of their flat fold table. I don't buy a whole lot of brand new off the bolt fabric these days, and I've gotten really picky about what I do buy. So I'm glad Michaels has fabric. It was fun to go look at. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But like I said, I don't buy a whole lot of brand new fabric, and I'm not going to drive that far out of my way unless I am already at Michael's for something that I do want and I happen to need something they have there on the bolt. Thanks for fabric shopping with me. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle, and I'll be back with you with more videos soon.